I'm gonna save the RPG for Norman. If I can.
¿Oyes eso? Ahí.
Peltro, casi te pierdes la fiesta.
Pretty sure that guy is not Norman. That guy is Raymond. 100% accuracy. I didn't shoot anything. I like how the game defaults you to 100% accuracy. I feel like it should be at 0% until you at least shoot something once.
Nos estamos acercando al Queen Zenobia. Nos vemos en el hall del barco.
Recibido. Allí os esperamos.
De acuerdo. Hasta ahora. Corto y cierro. Ahí está. El Queen Zenobia.
Santo cielo.
How is she not cold with her one leg? Her one leg is out. Like, her body temperature must be like just it's all going out through her leg. Yeah, this is the well fight. This is kind of toxic. You would think after something like this, like this part of the world's ocean would be infested with bioweapons. And there's nothing you can do to clean this up. You can't put a giant filter in the ocean. Oh my goodness. Kill the dicks. The well dicks. Bro, I cannot aim for shit. Feels like I'm playing Darkside Chronicles right now. I can't wait to get to the relish. We have so many more games to get through. Freaking heating up. We're getting messed up, man. This part on Inferno made me want to break my controller. Almost there.
Necesitamos un punto para abordar el Zenobia. Podemos abordar desde aquí. Jessica, tenemos que cumplir una promesa. En marcha.
Genial. Un crucero para ti y para mí. Solo que esta cosa se está hundiendo.
Simpáticos aliados de la BSAA, habéis detenido el Regia Solis. Ahora desvelaré lo que sé. Todo lo que sé sobre el Queen Zenobia y sobre los secretos que esconde.
¿Qué secretos?
Pensad en esto. Primero, ¿por qué ha habido que esperar hasta ahora para encontrar el Queen Zenobia? ¿Cómo pudo navegar por el Mediterráneo sin que lo detectara? ¿No fue magia? Segundo, ¿por qué todo rastro de Veltro desaparece después del pánico de Terragrigia?
¿Por qué no nos lo explicas tú?
Tercero. ¿Por qué intenta alguien usar el Regia Solis para destruir el Zenobia? Las respuestas a estas preguntas os llevarán hasta una verdad incómoda. Teníais que descubrirla, y eso...
Jessica, ¿por qué has disparado?
Para proteger a los nuestros. ¿No es nuestro trabajo?
Ni se te ocurra morirte.
Look at that dude's face, dude. He sucked on something really sour.
¿Por qué razón trabajas con Veltro? ¿Qué quieres decir? Descubrid la verdad sobre Terra Grigia.
Hey, putting it in ya, or in you, in ya. What's good? I'm doing good, freaking. Just trying to finish this game so I can get to the remakes and then all of the side games. I'm almost done with the Resident Evil marathon I've been doing for like 6 months now. I've been going at it extremely slowly.
Qué terrible pérdida.
But we're almost done. We're at the home stretch now. Should be done around like February, I want to guess. Maybe sooner, because I'm gonna try to stream every day. But I'm doing good. I got some posters, some huge posters in the back. These posters are huge. Like half the size of my body. I got 2 of my favorite games, Code Veronica and RE3, so I'm happy with them. I'm gonna get some more.
Bueno, un amistoso cambio de pareja nos ayudará a estar alerta.
Entendido. Nos ocuparemos del virus. Vosotros dadnos más tiempo.
De acuerdo.
So what's good with you?
Esto funciona en cualquier lugar, hasta bajo el
Freaking,
agua.
I'm happy. My Resident Evil channel is doing really good.
Por cierto, también he marcado las posibles ubicaciones del laboratorio.
Man.
El tío no pilla ni una. Qué soso es.
Puede que ya esté ocupado, Jessica.
For $85, I could give you a PS1 for free. I have a PS1 I don't use. It's just collecting dust.
Solo sabemos la mitad de la historia. Hay muchas cosas de esta misión que aún no encajan.
That's nice. PS1 is good. I would just get a PS2 though. I would just get a PS2 because PS2 you can do a lot of crazy stuff with the PS2. Oh, not with RE1 and 2, because I need my RE1s, and I mean I have a lot of RE2s. I have a lot of extra copies of RE2. RE1, I don't have many copies of RE1. Oh, you're trying to collect all the systems. Okay, I got you. But I recommend anybody, if they're trying to get a PS1 to just play PS1 games, don't bother. Just get a PS2. Just get a PS2 and get a HDMI converter, because that's what I use. My PS1 and PS2 look HD because of the conversion that I use. What the fuck? They want me to go in the water. I have a really nice retro setup. I need to do a new video on it. I have to update the other video I did. Okay. He like glitched through the fucking... Hey, give me 1 sec. Oh, what? Chain grab? I didn't even get to move. Screen isn't black yet. They're getting black. I think we're good. The screen is getting lighter. Fuck, we're dead. We're gonna die. Are you serious? And it pushed me away from the air. Okay. PS2 don't All the PS1 games played through. Yeah, all PS2 games work on PlayStation. Or all PS1 games work on PlayStation 2. Now, if I think, what is it? It's one system that it doesn't do that. I think it's Dreamcast. But Dreamcast, it's only like that with Dreamcast when it comes to using HDMI upscalers or whatever. Like some games don't work on Dreamcast if you do like a converter. Yeah, I wouldn't do a PlayStation 3. Because PlayStation 3 is the ones that can play 1, 2, and 3. Those don't last very long. Those die. Those have a limit. The motherboards burn out. And the PlayStation 2 I have is like 20 years old and it still works fine. Oh god. Like the old consoles, the consoles back in the day were built to last. Like my PS1, I've had it for way over 20 years and it still works. I just don't use it anymore because I have the PlayStation 2. Yeah, the rare PlayStation 3 that plays everything, I would just sell it. If they gave it to you, I would just sell it because it doesn't. It has really poor life. The motherboards are like the cooling system in the PlayStation 3 that plays everything just sucks. Like maybe if you mod it, it'd be better. Yeah, the consoles I have, let me see. These are the consoles I have. Or let me see. Let me turn this up or away. So we got the PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, Dreamcast, PlayStation 4, and 2 Wiis. I have 2 Wiis. But those are the consoles I use. I have more consoles in my closet, which is a PlayStation 1. I have 2 PlayStation 1s. I think I have 2 PlayStation 2s. I have like 3 Xboxes. So I don't know why for a couple of years, every Christmas I would get a new Xbox. I'm like, okay. And then my friend sent me a PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2. But the PlayStation 2 he sent me, the disc tray doesn't open. And then I have PlayStation 3s. I think I have 2 PlayStation 3s, the slim ones. Let's see. That should be easy to do. I think the only really like the retro consoles aren't that expensive. I think the only expensive one there would be like the Switch. But I'm lucky because I have a retro game shop near my house where the dude there, he sells all retro consoles for between like $60 to $100. So I can get an Atari, I can get a Sega Saturn for like $100. It's a better shoddy. Switch Lite. I need to get a Switch. I was gonna try the Lite. I mean, I could do some research on it. Because I would get a Lite if I could stream it through a capture card. I would buy it. Fuck. Yeah, I need to. One sec. Trying to figure out what the hell we're doing. Yeah, that sucks. So I'm gonna have to get the normal Switch, and I hate that because it's still like $300 and it's so old. Nintendo refuses to lower the price. I might just go to GameStop and just used console roulette. Just buy it used, and if it breaks, I'm gonna be pissed.
Por favor, entren en la sala de esterilización de uno en uno.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll do some research on it. Cause I don't want to spend $300 on a freaking Switch.
Esterilización en curso. Por favor, espere.
Oh no, I changed it to Spanish. I like playing this game in Spanish.
Diablos.
The heck? Which wall? Which one? Which side? Oh, okay. I think these are sharks. I'm not sure. Or dolphins? Look like dolphins. Could be a dolphin. Need reload speed. One sec, chat. Got him. Yeah, this game, like, because the game is so dramatic, this game is so over dramatic that when you play it in Spanish, it turns it into a soap opera. I love playing this game in Spanish. Just because of that.
No hay problema. Estoy bien.
I live in Florida, so I'm around a lot of Spanish. And I watch a lot of, I used to watch a lot of Spanish soap operas with my friends. So it just, it's playing it this way is just really nice. Jesus. I wish you were here a long time ago, because I had 3 capture cards. And I gave one away and I sold the other one. So now I only got one. I'm gonna buy a new capture card soon. One that goes up to 4K. And I'm thinking about doing another game giveaway soon. The heck did I just pick up? Is that a Magnum? No. Yeah, I used to work at a restaurant, so I invested most of my money into my streaming setup, streaming and retro setup. And then COVID happened, so that was great. As well as mental health issues, but
¿Por qué intentar ocultar estas instalaciones en un crucero?
my YouTube's doing pretty good, so I'll be able to invest more.
Es cierto. Espero que podamos
Because I want to be able to do 4K stuff. My computer can go up to 4K with editing and rendering. But I don't have a capture card that goes up to 4K. And those are pretty inexpensive, luckily. Both CRT and HDMI?
Así que
I never tried that. Oh, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that. Can you? Do you want to so you want to play on a CRT TV and stream and record it? Actually, no, you can't do that. You can't do that, no. Because the way Let's see. I have to move this stuff. You're gonna need... You can't... I don't think you can do that at all. It might be a mess trying to do that. It might be a mess. You might have to buy like a shit ton of different converters. Or you might have to buy like a really expensive converter. Because there is a converter. Cannot remember the name of it. There's a converter that can do it. There's a converter that can do that. It's really expensive. So you can do it. I don't remember the freaking name of it. Oh, while this cutscene is playing, let me go to Amazon.
¿Qué secretos?
Jessica, ¿por qué has disparado?
See if I can find it.
¿Pero por qué? ¿Por qué razón trabajas con Vectro? ¿Qué quieres decir?
Descubrid la verdad sobre Terra Grigia.
What the fuck is the name of it?
Así que este es el secreto de Selma.
Retro HDMI converter. What is the name of this thing?
Vaya, vaya, vaya. Esta cosa es asombrosa.
Wait, what is the CRT connection thingy? Is it like the VGA cable? Is that what you use for CRT?
¿Pero qué?
I'm thinking of going to
¿Qué demonios has hecho?
oh, RGB, okay.
Yo no he hecho nada.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. You don't need the super expensive one. I use like a Chinese brand for my converters. I can do that.
No me digas que no tiene batería. Vaya desastre.
Lo bueno es que cada vez está más clara esta conspiración.
So I'm kind of small brain, so I'm gonna show you the back of my TV.
De inmediato.
So this is what CRT looks like. I have not seen CRT in freaking decades. So this is the back of my shit. We gotta take advantage of this. Wait, take advantage of this cutscene and just do some stuff. I think it's right here. So this would be like the CRT stuff, right?
Hasta el otro equipo se ha alargado. ¿Qué estamos haciendo aquí?
And I have these converters right here.
La puerta trasera. Podemos entrar con
You can't
cualquier
see them.
seguridad.
It's too dark.
Oye, ¿y por qué no lo has dicho antes?
Si mi
But
teoría es correcta, todo el tema de Veltro es en realidad...
hold up, put this back.
Ya te lo diré.
¿Estás de coña?
Es que no quiero precipitarme, necesito más información.
I'm not really, I don't know the freaking terminology or anything for this stuff. But it was a lot of trial and error for me. But I have a setup that works really well with all of my old consoles and my TV. And this TV I use, this TV that I'm playing on is really old.
Aquí hay una zona que no hemos explorado. Solo espero que tenga un procesador de alto rendimiento. Sería cojonudo.
But I have a converter. Shit.
Sabía que Beltro...
Cierto es que no siempre lo ha estado.
¿A quién le importa?
I have a converter that you plug. Yeah, you can do it. So my converter, I take the RGB. Well, I don't use the RGB from the PlayStation 2, but you can use the RGB from the PlayStation 2. You plug it into the converter, and then the converter outputs it to HDMI. I can just turn my lights on. You can see it. You can see it. So you want something like this. So I have this little box right here. This is for my Dreamcast. So my Dreamcast, this is the VGA from the Dreamcast. This is the audio. from the Dreamcast. And it goes in this little box right here. And this box outputs it to HDMI, converts it into HDMI. And then that goes into here, this little splitter. This is an HDMI splitter. And I have another box right here. This is for the PlayStation. This is for the PlayStation 2, Nintendo Wii, and whatnot. Alright, you already saw it. Yeah. I gotta redo that video. But yeah, you can do it. Let me move this light. But I am very noob when it comes to that stuff. But I am also very I pat myself on the back because my setup, I love it. Even though I don't know what the fuck I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't know what I did. Like if I took this all apart, I would be confused. Because I am very, very, very new to this. Very new to this. It's a lot of YouTube tutorials. And not everything was really explained really well, so there's a lot of trial and error. Like, I did not know that you can use an HDMI splitter with your Elgato. Did not know you could do that. I couldn't find anything on Reddit or anything to explain that you can do that. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy like a really cheap HDMI splitter, which the cheapest I found was like 16 bucks. And if it doesn't work, I'll just cut my losses. So I bought an HDMI splitter, which is like 4 in, 1 out. And I put all of my consoles through the, well, you already know, I put all my consoles through the converter. And then plugged every single one into the switcher, and it works. All I have to do is like take a little controller and just change the channel on the converter. Very convenient. Was something supposed to be happening here? Oh, I gotta flip this.
Allá vamos. Espero que este trozo de chatarra funcione.
Falta energía para cargar por completo el MB28. ¿Hay algún otro generador?
Wanna know something really fun? It took me a year to learn how to use my freaking mixer. It took me a whole ass year. Because I could not find anybody to help me, and in like the YouTube videos on how to use a mixer, we're just using so many words and stuff. Like this terminology that I guess they expect you to already know audio to understand what the heck is going on. I had to ask so many questions in the freaking comments, like what the heck does DAW mean? What is aux? What is this and that? I finally figured it out.
Bien, plena potencia, iniciando análisis.
Bueno, ¿sacas algo?
No, primero tengo que superar las capas de encriptación de esta cosa. Nos llevará tan solo unos
Oh, what's up here?
MB28 y a mí.
It's another gun. It's a Magnum. Oh shit. Now, I'm way better at mixers when it comes to mixers. I'm way better at mixers. I feel like I learned mixers, and I'm pretty good at mixers now. But retro stuff, not so much. I think you can. I don't really know. I don't know how YouTube works when it comes to links. You can join my Discord and post a link, and you should be safe. And the problem I had with my mixer when I first got it is that my mixer was outputting everything It was outputting everything. Not just my voice, it was outputting my game, it was outputting my TV. So my game would like echo. It was outputting everything, which it didn't bother me at first, but then I realized it was an issue when I tried to use, I have to use a filter on my microphone so you don't hear my ceiling fan. And when I put that filter on, it mutes the game, like, because the game audio is at like 50%. So anything below like a certain decibel it's not picked up because of the filter. Unless the game does something and it's really loud. I was like, this is a problem. Like, how do I separate my microphone audio? How do I isolate it? And the only thing that how do I isolate it so that the only thing that comes out of my mixer and goes into my computer is my voice? And I had to figure that out by myself. It actually didn't take too long. I couldn't find any help for it. Oh my god. So what I did with my mixer to fix that is fucking Christ. I have my audio from my microphone playing through my aux channel. Or my sound effect channel. And the mixer has an output only for the sound effect channel. So I plugged my cable into the sound effect channel, and I output my microphone audio to only sound effect. So to only output through the sound effect channel, or sound effect, yeah. Fucking Christ. Can't even think right now, because I'm just bombarded with bullshit. Why we got hunters and dogs? All right, so yeah, the mixer has freaking a lot of outputs. So it has like the main output, which outputs every sound that goes into the mixer comes out through the main output. And then it has the FX send output, which the only thing that comes out of there is sound effects. And then each channel on the mixer has a each microphone channel has a sound effect output. So the main output is muted for the microphone channel, and then the only thing that's turned up is the effects volume. So what you're hearing is me speaking through the effects channel. You don't hear everything else that comes into the mixer. I can still hear it. The only thing you guys can hear is my voice. Did you put it in the Discord? I'll check when we get to another cutscene. I also have to give you the role on Discord, or you can give yourself the role. What am I waiting for? Oh, that.
Wind, ¿ha funcionado? ¿Todo en orden?
Sí, todo en orden, gracias.
Oh god. And the first mixer I bought was so bad. It has some kind of issue with the power. And I bought a Behringer mixer, which apparently they're really bad quality, but mine is a year old and still going. I'm gonna probably upgrade to a Yamaha mixer at some point. Just in case, or I'm just buying a fucking bullshit hunters, dude. I'm gonna buy a Yamaha mixer at some point just to have it as a backup, just in case this one does die. Oh my god. What is this bullshit, man? Okay. I'm gonna die. We got Farfarios, we got dogs, we got fucking drop the whole Resident Evil universe on my dick, please. Okay, I guess I'm not going up there. Oh, he's like pure invisible. Like, I didn't even know he was there. You should usually see like a discrepancy in the air. I didn't see shit. I missed. Oh my god, get me out of here, please, 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 please. Can't. This is too much. Can't believe I beat this in Inferno. We're dead. Holy shit. He's already scanned. This is the closest I've come to dying. Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't see any links in the Twitch. Or not Twitch, freaking YouTube chat.
Sí, es muy posible. Solo hay un modo de averiguarlo. Vamos a preguntárselo.
Aquí Fort Ball. Al habla O'Brien.
¿Qué demonios? ¿Es nuestro O'Brien?
Yeah, it didn't show up. So YouTube's like, no. YouTube won't let you.
Veltro nunca volvió a las andadas. Solo era una estratagema que fue ideada por usted. Veltro fue su pequeña maquinación y todo para meterse en la cabeza de cierta persona.
Sí, lo has captado bastante bien. Está claro que te ganas el sueldo.
He analizado sus registros y hay algo que quizá le interese.
Pues déjame verlo.
Sí, señor. Se lo envío ahora mismo.
That's it. I pat myself on the back for my audio setup. I did such a good job. I mean, my microphone, I still don't like the levels on my microphone. Like, it's a little too loud sometimes. I still gotta work on that. But bro, like I didn't know about bitrate when it came to mixers. I think this mixer is a 16-bit bitrate mixer. But I have it going into a Steinberg, which is 24 bits. You can post it to any channel you want. Or any appropriate channel. You can post it in general, you can post it in media. General or media, it doesn't matter. Either or. But I have a 16-bit mixer going into a Steinberg, which outputs it to 24-bit, so it sounds really good. But if I just have the audio coming just from the Behringer into my computer, it sounds terrible. It sounds so bad. Just put it in general.
Ese es el virus.
I feel like we're almost done with the game. Oh, did I give you the role? Oh, Raccoon City Hall. Raccoon City Hall is general. Oh fuck, I'm dumb too. I just ran into the laser thing.
Jill, ¿dónde vas?
How the fuck? Oh, he's stuck. Bruh. Won't open. There's another button here, right? What's this elaborate shit? Multi-input HDMI VGA. Yes. Yes. This should work. So you're plugging in, let me see how many. I might buy this myself. I need something like this. Because I need a bigger switcher, because I have so many consoles that I want to do, like my N64, but I don't have any space on my switcher, and I'm too lazy to keep switching out cables. So you can put in, how many ends is this? Dude, this is, I'm saving this. Actually, I'm just add it to my cart. And it outputs HDMI. So you plug 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has 4 inputs. So you plug in 4 consoles and you output it. Or you plug in 3 consoles. I don't know. I mean, I get. Oh, 2. Yo, that's good. That's really, that works. That works. I want that. I want that. Yo, that's freaking good. Yeah, I'm saving that. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'll be the guinea pig. If it doesn't work, I'll just sell it on eBay. I have to look at it a little bit. I can't really sit there and study it now because we're streaming. But I'll look after the stream, I'll study it. Genesis, Wii, and PS4. And you can plug all of those into that. That should work. Because my setup is pretty much the same thing, essentially. I have 2 converter boxes going into an HDMI splitter, and all it has converted into 1 output. Well, you already saw the video. I mean, in the video is different. In the video, I didn't have the converter boxes, but now I have the converter boxes. So yeah, it should work. It should 100% work. The only way it wouldn't work is if it's... And the only way it wouldn't work is if the HDMI is outputting like freaking like letterbox. If the HDMI is outputting like letterbox, then it wouldn't work because Elgato wouldn't pick it up. Elgato can only pick up a certain resolution. But I doubt it's gonna be outputting freaking 4x6 or whatever. Yeah, that's... Oh yeah, does it? Yeah, let me see. Does it convert? Does it actually upscale the freaking... Does it upscale the whatever's plugged into it? It upscales to 1080p. So the quality might be less than what I have now. No, it's probably not gonna... No, it's not. It's not. It's gonna be clear. It's gonna be clear. Because my converter boxes go 1080p, so never mind. Because I don't... Mine's upscale. My converter box is upscale to 1080p. Like, I almost want to show you, just switch to my PlayStation 2 and just show you how my PlayStation 2 looks through my converter boxes. Or you can just look at my let's plays of like the old games. You can see the quality. Even though, you know, YouTube compresses it, but you'll get an idea. I actually like that. Because that, if I buy that and it works, ouch, I can literally sell my other 2 converter boxes. That frees up so much space. Shit, I wish I found that before I bought 2 different converter boxes. Because both my converter boxes together comes out to like $110. And that thing is $95. So I would have saved like $10 or whatever. Okay. Oh, this is bad. Fucking shooters. What? Eat my ass. Of course he hits me. Oh my goodness. Or if you have any other retro hacks, let me know. Because I'm looking to upgrade my setup or make it like less. Make it, oh my goodness. I don't have all this stuff on my desk. Oh my god. This is toxic. I remember I was streaming Revelations 2 and one dude didn't believe me that I had a really cheap setup that looked really decent. And he was like fighting with me about it. I was like, just go on YouTube and just look at one of my Let's Plays of Code Veronica and you'll see that I'm not bullshitting. I use a freaking Chinese brand of converter boxes that works. It almost looks as good as like a retro tank. Like some people, when I streamed Dead Aim on my PlayStation 2, people were asking me if I was using a freaking emulator. I was like, nope. And then it happened when I was playing RE3, when I streamed RE3 like 2 weeks ago. People were asking me, or one guy asked me if I was using a freaking emulator. I was like, nope. This is straight up PlayStation. I mean, not PlayStation. It's straight up Dreamcast. This is not emulator. Oh my god, I can't dodge. How? How did he... What? So you're telling me he hit my legs, but he was elevated. How does that make any sense? How many consoles in the world? Bro, I don't even know. Are you talking about like these things right here in the game? Oh my god.
Chris, no te vas a creer lo que acabo de descubrir. Morgan Lasdale de la FBC estaba detrás
Does she figured it out?
Eso es de lo que hablaba Raymond.
Eso parece. Solo tengo pruebas circunstanciales. Nada como para encerrarlo aún.
Fuck you. He's gonna change as soon as I get up. Oh, he didn't hit. He didn't swing. Oh, here we go. I like this cutscene. I think the red stuff flies in. I don't freaking know. I actually don't know. I'm interested in getting a Sega Saturn. And I'm interested in getting a Atari. Well, my retro guy has an Atari. My asshole. I think those are the only 2 consoles I want, and then I'm done. So we did this. Yeah, we just gotta leave. I know they have a lot of Sega Saturn, then you got Neptune, Genesis. You got the Dreamcast. I don't know what else. But I want the Sega Saturn so I can play Resident Evil for the Sega Saturn.